very bad.
Okay.
Albino, yes.
Okay.
It can happen to anyone.
Anybody,
Yes,
from
anybody.
anywhere, at any point in time.
Exactly.
The stigmatization.
It has
The
to
things.
stop.
Okay.
It has to stop.
Okay.
Yes.
Albinism, if you do a quick search, it says a group of inherited disorders characterized by little or no melanin production.
Yes.
Okay, this condition increases the. Okay. So that's about albinism.
Yes.
We are talking about, how do we say albino in Ewe? It's not the same thing we say. I think it's the same thing. I'm praying that it doesn't sound derogatory maybe in Ewe. You know how sometimes when we do the translations, we used to say HIV patients, we used to say the Kanaku people, and it became a big matter. That looks derogatory today. It's not nice. So if the albino, the ever name doesn't fit well, we can avoid it. But we are sure everybody understands.
Yes.
Everybody understands what we're talking about. You can say they are fair. Their skin is fairer than me and you.
They said it lacks pigmentation.
Okay.
So I'm sure the skin is supposed to protect that layer of skin from getting hurt or being exposed to sunlight. That's what is actually there. You know, the skin has layers.
Yeah.
According to my science teacher.
Feel free.
The skin has layers. So I think they don't have the layer that protects their skin. So that makes them vulnerable to the sun and then bright light. So if you notice, albinos cannot be exposed to direct sunlight, especially their eyes. They're not able to see well, so most of them use the dark shades to protect their eyes. And then in society, they are so stigmatized. They stigmatize them a lot.
People stigmatize them.
Yes, a lot.
People say all sort of things.
And actually, people bully them.
Oh, okay.
People bully them. Yes, they do.
People don't want to associate with them
at all.
Some young ones may suffer discrimination in schools because some parents may make their children feel that they are not quote unquote proper human beings and all that. And we've seen stories where some people believe they are good for sacrifices, human sacrifices, and others. And it's not the best. You don't control where you come from.
And you know the funniest
we are told it's a rare genetic. I'm taking from healthline.com. It says it's a rare genetic condition that causes the lack of pigment in skin, hair, and eyes, sometimes accompanied by a visual impairment. Different types of albinism are caused by various gene mutations. Okay, according to the National Organization for Albinism, about 1 in 18,000 to 20,000 people in the United States have a form of albinism. Okay, that's in the United States. And I said this already, that is an inherited disorder that's present at birth. Children have a chance of being born with albinism if both of their parents have albinism, or both of their parents carry the gene for albinism. Now, the cause of albinism is a defect in one of the several genes that produce or distribute melanin. So it keeps coming up and up and up and up. Okay.
You know, according to the business standard, in Madagascar, albinos have been kidnapped and attacked every year.
In Madagascar, we are going to play football there very soon. They are attacked.
Yes, they are attacked and kidnapped.
For what? I mean, just imagine.
They are not being included in society.
But if the church's message is right, we are all created in the image of God.
Exactly.
So why should you think somebody is not too fit to be in society? That's bad. Ghana, I don't know the cruel part of sacrifices, but I know the stigmatization that comes with it. I know the stigmatization. Some people even feel they shouldn't even sit close to them. If they touch their skin, maybe they'll be infected with something. Contagious. Thank you very much. And you can understand. we've lived with these people. We've seen some of them go to school. So
Yeah.
it affects anybody who is vulnerable, who is stigmatized, can affect their even growth.
Yes.
If you go to school and you can't get more friends to play with because of your skin color, you may be tempted to tell your parents, I better sit home because I don't have friends.
Yes.
So let's educate our young ones to know that this is a condition, and nobody prays to be in such condition, just like any other health condition that nobody prays for. And so that people can just move on. And those who have gone through this, some of them who have grown and who have experienced it and they are living well, should begin to do some campaigns to reorient people with stigmatized people with albinism.
You know, interestingly, before Chris takes the story, we have some of them that are actually doing very well and very renowned in the world. We have Salif Keita, who is a Malian singer.
Let me get one of Salif Keita has broken. He has broken boundaries.
Exactly. You know, he was cast out by his parents due to albinism, and he was seen as a bad luck.
Bad luck. That's it.
So the belief is that in some part of Africa, they believe that albinos possess some magical powers.
They believe they possess magical powers.
Yes.
Others think they are very weak or they are evil.
Yes.
Others are also thinking they have magical powers.
So magical powers in the bad way.
Bad ways.
In a bad way.
Yes.
That
was very doom for society. So that's why.
Their presence could be something. So let's eliminate them.
They believe they are some white ghost kind of thing. That's in Tanzania. So the story, part of the story says that in 2008, at least 62 albinos have been killed in Tanzania. That in 2008.
How?
That year, 62 have been killed.
You see them as a problem to society. When your leaders are not able to fix the roads, fix the schools, do what they are supposed to do with the resources and the minerals, then you say it's because of somebody's skin color. And development, we are still behind.
It's very serious.
Very serious. I keep saying, when you hear about racism elsewhere and then we talk about them, there are other things here that we do against each other and one another that we must look at. If not, we'll only be crying, but we're also part of the problem here. How we treat other minority groups and people like this, people albinos and more in society. Anas also did the work. Is he Anas? Yes, Anas did the work on that. How
Tanzania.
In Tanzania. So
he did that one in collaboration with Al Jazeera.
Al Jazeera. It was a big one.
Very.
He was nearly killed in the process. I've seen a script about how it's diagnosed. It says the most accurate way to diagnose albinism is through genetic testing to detect defective genes related to albinism. That's fine. It goes on to talk about whether there's treatment. It says there's no cure for albinism, but treatment can help relieve symptoms and prevent sun damage. Treatment may include sunglasses to protect the eyes from the UV rays, then protective clothing and sunscreen to protect the skin from UV rays, prescription eyeglasses to correct vision problems, and surgery on the muscles of the eyes to correct abnormal eye movement. So something can be done medically. If you are not born in a home that has enough, maybe that medical treatment may also come, and then you may look more vulnerable. And we see how some struggle working in the sun. Prone to cancer. That's medically proven.
Interestingly, it's not only in Africa that we have albinism. It's all over.
It's all over.
People from the UK, people from China, interestingly. So you ask yourself, if someone in China is prone to, or if the person has that genetic trace of albinism, the person is also prone to becoming an albino.
Growing up, we thought maybe it was since people with such skin color in Africa makes them albinos.
Yes.
But you can see that in other parts of the world where their skin color is almost like that, they also have albinos. And do they also treat them, China, do they also see them like the way we also see China?
So the story here.
Okay.
So these are people, famous people who are albinos.
Okay.
And this is Connie Chu. She's a fashion model and a jazz musician. She was born in a Chinese family and she was moved to Sweden to be hidden.
Okay.
Yes.
Moved to Sweden to be hidden.
Yes, to be hidden.
Charlie.
So the rhyming dead, yeah.
She was suffering from stigmatization.
Yeah, yes. Stigmatization.
Yeah.
And today she's a fashion model.
Okay.
Yes.
Albinos.
Unless they kill God.
Unless they kill God. but let's not do that.
Yeah.
No cruelty to anybody.
I really
with a
want
skin defect. Not something they chose for themselves because of disability. For disability,
it's not an excuse.
For disability, even you as maybe able-bodied person, at any point in time, you can even fall down. It become disabled. That's why they are telling us to even build our homes and make them disability friendly. You will not hear until one day you wake up. You raise your leg, the leg cannot raise anymore.
Yes.
You have to use wheelchair, but the steps are made so that you raise your leg. Now, where would the wheelchair part? Then you know that
build lifts.
The law actually told us something.
But
then
you don't have to use it on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Charlie, the economy hard. Economic management. Okay.
So
great day. So we're marking the day.
Yes.
We salute parents. Some of you parents, if you give birth to an albino child, it's not a curse. Don't let society force you to maybe go and abandon your child somewhere or anything and show them love. It's not their doing. Then if you should even blame somebody, then we will even blame you, the parents.
Yeah.
But you don't even have control over your own genes as to how they mutate. How much more blame an innocent child? Go and throw the child somewhere, go and sell the child, sacrifice. No.
But
let's know.
Where on earth would you even think of sacrificing another human being? I know people do it, but it just doesn't make sense.
We are told because of development. Some of the things we are doing today, a generation will come and laugh and say, those who live here 100 years ago, how come they were behaving like this? They've developed beyond that. In the past, chiefs were buried with people. Have you heard that story before?
Yeah.
Why? Because they believe that they need servants in the other world. It was normal. Human sacrifices were done in the past, even slavery and co. So at a certain point in time in human growth, we accept certain things. But a generation will come and see it and say, oh, no. So today we can say that human sacrifice is no. But at their time they thought it was the best thing to do. That's why if Abraham should hear that God says he used the son for sacrifice, it was not odd to him.
Yes.
It was not odd at that time. Their level of development is not odd. In today's world, if a man of God hears that, the person will easily say it is not true. You say this is a different voice. Because of where we are reached. But at that time, it was a normal command, though it was difficult. But it was a normal command.
I get you.
So today, human sacrifice, no. But we here will see that. But people, based on their level of development, will still be seeing it as a normal thing. So sacrificing albino may look normal, and they want to continue. If you see how women are treated in some parts of Ghana, northern Ghana, as witches, they are ostracized, they are come somewhere, they are rejected by their own families.
Yes.
And you are here, you're like, are they serious? Yes, there is a certain gap between me and you here and the people there. So to them it's a normal thing. If you see how this Trokoshi system has evolved over the years, those close to still see it as a normal thing that a girl must be used to atone for the sins of the other members of the family. So these differences will always be around. But as you develop, we push. That's why days like this come. Then you push it a little.
Yes.
And some of them that will even listen to you will even reject the message. They even be frowned at. You are saying that albinos must not be treated badly, because to them, what is that guy saying already? What is those guys? They don't know. That's why they are talking like that. There is a certain knowledge they have. So days like this, you remind them that, look, let's unlearn and learn. That's the only way out. So it's just a small call. And those of us who make friends, we should be open to make friends anywhere.
Even marriage.
Marriage. I mean, why not? There are parents, if you send a young man to their house and it's albino, I'm not sure they will accept you as a daughter. If they fake it in your presence, when the guy leaves, they say, "Hey, Vinya, albino talk on every boy." Oh yeah. Also, well, in the body of Christ, in the body of Christ, we are one. We are one. But they will tell you, "Oh, Vinya, it will be easier for a young man to grab an albino woman and stand by than a young lady grabbing an albino man and stand by."
Yes.
Because
you can easily break you.
Yes, the lady, if you're not careful, it will break you.
Yes. Actually break you.
Your mother will talk first. Your father will not talk so long. That is if their orientation is still in that limelight. Then your aunties will come. Church youth group talk. Oh, child, this girl we go with this thing. You go with that bugger. You understand? It will come. So far don't cry over marriage ceremony. No me bless on ya Joe. That's the reality. It's tough.
Unfortunate.
It's unfortunate. Please, let's respect them. Let's give them the support. They are human beings. Let's include them. Let's involve them in anything we're doing. If you hear any attack on them, protect them. We call them vulnerable groups. And as life goes on, we still have these groups that we need to protect every time. Okay. So in your small corner, if you have somebody close to you, encourage the people. Don't let them break down. There are some, they are open to tell you their own life experiences. And then you understand that, Charlie, it's not easy to stand to stay in stigmatization. A very tough thing.
It can
very
be
tough.
Easy being stigmatized against.
Not easy at all.
For a particular reason.
Not easy at all.
Imagine, do you remember when COVID came into the system? People were stigmatized.